Hi friends, this is Catherine Weathersby, and today I want to thank all my new subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. I now have 500 subscribers plus, and I want to welcome you all to my channel, and I want to encourage you to go now and hit the notification bell so that when I upload videos, you will be notified right away. So I'm very excited, and today I want to talk to you about box truck business strategy, how to start a moving business. So for the past 3 seasons, I have been in the moving industry. And so I have been generating leads and I have been selling moves. If you know, my channel is named Local Pays Profits, and what that is about lead generation. So you don't necessarily have to be a mover or a plumber or any of the other niches. You can provide leads for those businesses and make income. So today I want to talk to you about how the industry is changing. Okay, so final mile is it was basically created years ago, but Amazon Prime has made it very popular because now people want the things that they order online through e-commerce in 1 to 2 days. They don't want to wait any longer than that. So it has made final mile delivery, it has placed it in high demand. So I'm giving you a strategy of how you can use your existing box truck, or if you're thinking about purchasing a box truck. Moving is a very lucrative business model for box trucks. So let's talk about how the moving trucking industry is changing. Okay, so now artificial intelligence and the future of trucking. Trucking is the jobs are, they're really growing, and a lot of companies can't keep up with the demand because they have high demand and they have few truckers. So now they're giving incentives for people to come into the industry, and I'm talking about 18-wheelers. But as it evolves, you're going to start to see more trucks that are, being driven by artificial intelligence. And so as the industry changes, through the, we're looking at 2019 through 2025. As the industry, there's a change, a shift, then there are going to be less jobs for humans. Of course, there will still be people in trucks because they're probably going to have at least one person to be there in the event, that there's emergency and that, the truck requires someone to stop, steer clear of something, not to cause accidents and those type of things. But as years go on, it's going to become more and more controlled by artificial intelligence, and there's going to be less need to have anyone in the truck. Okay, so that's, future. And so what you want to start thinking in terms of your mindset is, what niche or industry can I get into that I won't be replaced by artificial intelligence? And so this is why I'm coming up with strategies to show you, if you are a box truck owner, a cargo van owner, or you're thinking about becoming one. The moving industry is not an industry anytime soon that will be replaced by artificial intelligence, because you're always going to need physical labor in order to move things from place to place, whether it's cargo, household goods, products. You're always going to need a human to be involved in order to get, things from point A to point B. And then usually in moving, there's also, customer care. So customer service is an industry that's also being impacted by, artificial intelligence, because now usually when you make calls, you get, you get artificial intelligence. You don't get a human. You're talking to someone who is not necessarily human. So as a machine, it's a program, it's software, something's involved where you're not strictly talking to a person. So as these industries change, jobs are going to dwindle in those industries. So I would highly encourage you, if you are really serious about being in the trucking and transportation industry, you start looking at things like final mile, you start looking at moving, you start looking at other things that you can, courier service. You start looking at what a human can do versus what artificial intelligence is going to bring to the industry. So in video 1, I showed you the website. And I showed you the website because the website is like the brain of the company. It's the employee. It is the thing that works when you're not available. Okay, so the website is available 24 hours a day. And so 24 hours a day, the customer can come to the website and they can add their information, or they can call and, they can be directed what to do next. So that's why it's so important to have a website or a landing page with the opt-in. Okay, so say for instance, at some point I get, say, 40,000, 80,000 people, and they come here and they opt in to the site. That's going to make this site very valuable because I'm acquiring data, and that data is a name, an email address, and a phone number. And so by acquiring those things, then that makes this like the brain of the business, because this is the thing that I'm using to create, information that I can then take and I can use it in an email marketing list. I can use it in other ways to generate income. So for instance, moving is a one-time event. Usually it only happens once a year, maybe once every 7, 12 years, because people, they normally stay put. When they, when they move, they normally stay there at least a year, maybe longer. So you're talking about apartments and you're talking about homes, and then you have commercial moving, which is offices. So, in restaurants and other types of businesses that are commercial based. So you usually have people that, stay put for a certain amount of time. So you always want to have other types of offers that you can bring, to that audience. So for instance, I explained last time on the website, we offer a store. So if they need moving supplies, they can come to the store, which is an Amazon business store, and they can look at the recommendations that we make in terms of the supplies that they will need to move. So whether they use us as a mover or whether they're just looking for supplies for moving, this is a website that they can come to, and they can click on, the products that they need, and they can readily, order tape, boxes, Sharpies, labels, string, foam wraps for the kitchen, dishes, and, fragile things, wardrobe boxes, TV boxes, art boxes, bubble wrap, shrink wrap, So this is another way that you can take a one-time offer, which is the move, and you can generate other income by selling things that are related to moving. So then, instead of the moving becoming a one-time offer, it is now something that you can use the list of clients or potential clients, and you can sell them other things. So instead of becoming just a one-time offer, now becomes, you can offer them other things. So they're going to need things when you move. You might need your flat screen TVs mounted throughout your home. You may need other services. So that is why I created a category outside of moving for furniture assembly. okay? Because now you're taking a one-time offer, which is moving, and you're multiplying that, and you're offering other services for their home. Okay, so usually what they do, they go to Amazon and they buy furniture. So by us being an Amazon partner, we're able to go in and assemble the furniture that they're probably purchasing from Amazon. So what we're doing is we're extending our services. Once again, you need a human being to go in and to actually, put the furniture together. So whether it's home furniture, office furniture, bedroom furniture, entertainment centers, treadmills, ellipticals, barbecue grills, all of these things will require a technician to come out. So that is another strategy that can generate income for a moving business. Okay, and then you look at your concierge service. Your concierge service is a service whereby if a person says moving long distance or they're moving job related, then you can offer a service where you can assist them with their, with their relocation. And so you offer a concierge service, which is a luxury type deal where they're going to, say, another location. Say they're a professor and they're in town, and the university that they're working at, they end up going to another university. Well, then you can put them in a situation where you can, do the work as far as finding a storage facility for them. You can find other amenities for them. You can do a household packing where you pack up their house, and then you find somebody where they're moving to unpack their house. You can, do catering services for them. There's just a lot of things that you can offer them. You can help them find storage in the new city that they're moving to. You can find a storage facility locally if they, need storage before they actually move. So there's just so many services that you can offer. You can find truck rentals for them. You can, have someone go in and clean out, their existing residence, and then clean the house that they're moving to before they arrive. So there's just a list of things here, and this is another service that you can offer. Okay. Then there are, Christmas lights. Christmas, people have a home. They may want their Christmas lights installed, say, before Thanksgiving, so they don't have to go out, in the cold and hang their Christmas lights and have them taken down. So these are just some strategies that you can use, and I will go more in depth on the Patreon. So make sure you visit Patreon. I'm new to Patreon. I've set up a page here, and this is where I will be doing extended videos based on some of the things I'm touching on today. So you can go over to Patreon and you can become a patron. $100 or more per month, box truck business strategy, how to start a local moving business. And I'm going to do extended videos over here that only the people who join as a patron will have access to. So these are some of the, it doesn't have to be just for moving. Any type of business strategy that you're involved in, I can help you with that. So these are just some of the opportunities that you have to get your business going. And I'm creating a business strategy for smart entrepreneurs. So people who want information, shortcuts, things like that, go over to Patreon and you can get there from the YouTube channel. All you have to do is hit support and get extra content here, and it'll take you right over to the page. Okay? So once again, I want to emphasize that artificial intelligence only goes so far. The moving industry will, if it ever is affected, it may be the last one, because unless you have, a robot that's going to pick up refrigerators and stoves and washers and dryers and install them and furniture and then, reassemble the furniture, which I doubt that anytime soon the moving industry will be affected by artificial intelligence. So, having said that, that is my part 2